What and I believe many others struggle with is the flip side of discipline, which is laziness. And our passage for this is Proverbs 26, verses 13 through 16. I'm reading this from the New King James Version. The lazy man says, "There's a lion in the road, a fierce lion in the streets." Verse 14, as a door turns on its hinges, so does the lazy man turn on his bed. The lazy man buries his head in the bowl. It wearies him to bring it back to his mouth. The lazy man is wiser in his own eyes than 7 men who can answer sensibly. So looking at verse 13, a lazy man says there's a lion in the road, a fierce lion in the road. This is what I would like to say is excuses, excuses, excuses. This passage is literally talking about an individual seeing a lion in the road. This man is making the excuse of just outrageousness, just coming up with any excuse not to do what we're supposed to do or commanded to do. And we can tell in verse 14, as a door turns on its hinges, so does a lazy man on his bed. I think a lot of us, especially in today's time with all the distractions, we're doing a lot. You're probably not sitting on your butt all day long, but are you getting anything done for the kingdom of God? Or are you a door turning on its hinges? A door turning on its hinges, yeah, it pivots around, but the door's not really going anywhere. Verse 15, the lazy man buries his hand in the bowl. It wearies him to bring it back to his mouth. How often, Brother Aaron pointed this out, do we say that we're going to do things and end up not doing them, or starting something and not finishing the task? Is that something that we're guilty of as a congregation? Starting tasks, starting evangelistic efforts, starting conversations with coworkers and things of that nature, and not pursuing that, not continuing to discipline ourselves and stay on that? Or are we like verse 16? The lazy man is wiser in his own eyes than 7 men who can answer sensibly. This is a suggestion that discipline is silly. Doing any extra beyond the bare minimum just isn't worth your time. Is that how you view it? Do you just want to come up with excuses, do whatever, just keep yourself distracted, not really get anywhere, and start a bunch of tasks and leave them open-ended? Or do you want to discipline yourself and continue to further God's kingdom and God's glory?